everyone, I'm Joyce Brewer with MommyTalkShow.com. We're going to talk about our location sponsor, 5 Continents Gallery here in Buckhead, and we want to feature some of the children's clothing and artwork that you can find here. We're going to talk to one of the designers and sales representatives for some of the artists. This is Gigi Pedraza. Tell us about the clothing here that you can find and how it comes from Peru and how that all works and is involved with fair trade.
Okay, well, hello, my name is Gigi. I run Inca Kids. Inca Kids is a self-funded venture. We're members of the Fair Trade Federation in Green America. What we do is we craft, not me, through me, the artisans, and design unique products, all made with natural materials. They are all handmade by skilled but unprivileged artisans in Peru. Fair trade means that fair trade is a social movement and is also a market-based approach looking for fairness, price for the producer and the customer. It's not charity, it's a partnership, it's trade. So we pay promptly, we design the products, we use traditional techniques so they don't die, but they are kept by the people of Peru. And we craft these things. For example, this is made of alpaca, it's hypoallergenic, it's all hand knitted. It has no plastic parts, so you don't have to worry about lead or toxic chemicals, nothing like that. It's perfectly safe. Everything that we do, again, is handmade. These are our artisans, the people that craft everything. They are all in different areas of Peru, and we do contemporary design using, like I said, natural materials and traditional techniques. I can show you one of our bestsellers, our books. This is a technique called...
Yeah, this is something I was really impressed with when the gallery owner showed it to me, this book here that's actually like a pop-up book.
It is. This is an arpillera book. This is the Boy of the Jungle. This is, arpillera is a technique where the artisans use recycled materials from other projects and they create a three-dimensional landscape. They cut and hand stitch every single piece. All the characters have Velcro, so that fosters creativity in the kids. They can move them around, and they can tell their own story. It's very colorful, it's very unique. None of them look the same, again, because it all depends on the materials, the yarns that they have left. This is a technique that was very famous in the late 80s and 90s. People from Chile and Peru used to craft these tapestries as a way to pass information from political prisoners in jail to the outside world. Nobody would suspect anything because this is a traditional activity, hand stitching and knitting and sewing. They was actually messengers. And this is one of the reasons why we do Inca Kids and we use this technique. We want to keep it alive. We think it's a great legacy from our countries. These days, of course, we don't have political prisoners or anything like that in South America, but we keep this tradition alive, and a lot of people, our artisans, not even speak Spanish, for example. They speak their native languages, and through these books and stories, they tell us, you know, where they live, their stories, what they are feeling, you know, the stories that they have to tell us.
The important thing, I guess, that stands out to me is that these artisans are getting the money almost directly. It's not like they have to go through some mass person or they have to worry about things. It's really helping them support themselves and their families.
Absolutely. We work with 2 cooperatives. They represent more than 23 groups of artisans. In all, it's around 3,000 people that we are impacting in Peru. The people get the money directly. We cut between 3 and 10 middlemen in fair trade. And you know, according to all the statistics in 2008, fair trade movement affects more than 8 million people in the world living in poverty. So the artisans are, you know, the women, we work with 80% of the people that do our work are women. They get to stay in their houses or work with their kids in communal centers. They need, well, they care of their kids. You know, the kids get to go to school because they have the money to send them to schools. Water wells are built because now there's money in the community to do that.
Tell me about this design, and I guess, because you've designed these too.
Yes, yes.
So it's not, this is not flimsy, this is not cheap, this is very good quality.
Absolutely, it's 100% Peruvian cotton. Most of our toys also are made with organic cotton and vegetable dyes. A lot of people say, okay, organic cotton, but they use the regular dyes, which are contaminating the organic cotton. So everything is organic dyes. It's very healthy. This is crocheted, 100% Peruvian cotton. It will not fade. It will not, you know, shrink or anything. It's 100% natural materials. And again, that's our big difference with, you know, other retailers of, I want to say, cheaper clothing. You know, all the work that is involved in this is really important. The quality is fantastic. The design, it's excellent. And you know that every single purchase from a fair trade product goes directly to an artisan family, to support the family and their kids. You don't know, it's like a, you know, whatever factory somewhere. This was made by a real person, one of these women.
Thank you so much, Gigi, for telling us about IncaKids.org and that families can find these wonderful items here at 5 Continents. Thank you, Gigi.
Thank you.